Hey, what's up, guys? My name is James J. Welcome to the first, is actually the first, Freddie, by the way. This is Mortgage Boss TV. So, we've got a new channel
Nice.
where it's just real estate, just mortgage, and nothing else. So, I am happy to have my man Freddie P on today. What's up, Freddie?
What's up, guys? It's Freddie Palomarez, your real estate pro. Glad to be here with James at the first edition, right, James?
Yeah, this is the first one. So we're gonna start pumping out content on the mortgagebosstv.com website, excuse me, YouTube channel. All real estate, all mortgage, like nothing else. So I'm excited to have you on because you are a marketing extraordinaire, video extraordinaire, Facebook extraordinaire. Like I'm pumping you up, Freddie. So you got to deliver, man.
All right, man. I'm here. I'm ready to go.
So, so yeah, man, I wanted to have you on because I know you have a very unique perspective. We have a lot of similarities in some of our thoughts, a lot of similarities in some of our marketing strategies. So I had to have you come on. We've got some kind of crazy things going on the real estate side of things, just the industry period. You know, real estate, mortgage, it's all tied together. So I definitely wanted to pick your brain on there, kind of see what it is you're seeing right now in the market. And then, give some people who are either in the market to sell still or buy.
Yeah.
Because you see, you're dealing with both sides of it. So let's just start. You know what? Let me just start here. So first and foremost, how long you been in the business? Because you're not new to this. You're a veteran. You've been around. You've seen a lot of stuff, but no one's seen this.
No,
Seen this.
No one's seen this. Even the crash in 2008, 2009.
Yeah.
No one has seen this because that was a mortgage related issue. This is a economic worldwide issue. So we're all kind of treading this together. Not only just the real estate business, but any business in general right now is trying to figure it out as we go. So, myself included, we're all just trying to see what the best way to navigate these waters are.
Yeah.
Right now, there are still a lot of people looking to buy real estate and looking to sell real estate. We're just trying to find the best way to do that as safely as possible, because safety is the number one priority for, I think, everybody right now.
Sure.
Staying safe, keeping clean, keeping your hands washed, keeping you're taking your shoes off before you come inside the house. All like the little tips is what's taking the front of everything. So first and foremost, before even real estate, mortgages, and everything, just want everybody to please take all the safety precautions you can. Wash your hands. Just try to keep the social distancing, as they say. That way, everybody will come out of this faster and better.
Yeah, it's hard. It is very hard this is week 3 now.
It feels like week 8, but it's only it's only week 3. For you guys that have kids at home, it feels like week 10, but it's only week 3.
Very true. And you and I both have kids. So we had, not only did we have we had 3 weeks of quarantine, we have a week before that, which was spring break. So for us, it's 4 weeks with kids. But yeah, this quarantine thing with everybody being told to basically stay home. You're right. It's been 3 weeks and it feels like 8. It's crazy. So it's very challenging for everybody right now. And so I wanted to ask you about this because I know I've heard quite a few people having challenges with sellers, for example, not wanting people to come in. I know on our end, we've had some challenges with appraisals, right? They don't want people coming in the house. So, there's been some workarounds with appraisals on the mortgage side of things, to where either they'll do a drive-by and then do some additional analysis, doing comps and looking at the CAD, looking at the appraisal district and things like that, to be able to come up with a value for a home. Right. What are you seeing from either a seller's perspective or even buyers? Are you seeing buyers being hesitant to actually go see homes?
I think it really comes down to personal perspective, because a lot of buyers, they are taking this epidemic very, very seriously. And for those buyers that which it is serious, don't get me wrong.
Right. Yes.
But for those buyers, it really depends on their level of how much they need to move, because
right.
We're seeing their virtual tours out with technology that's grown since 2008 to 2020, where we're at now.
Yeah.
Technology has just exploded.
Crazy. Yeah, very true.
What do you have now? Back then, you didn't have the virtual tours.
Yeah.
They just came out with the smartphone, so people didn't think of even going to a house and recording it.
Yeah.
With their hand or just with a gimbal, or Matterport, which is a 3D simulation of a house, a map of a floor plan, wasn't even invented yet.
Yeah.
So there are a lot of tools right now that sellers can have to still sell their home without actually going into a home. So I know for a fact, Matterport right now, the virtual 3D rendering of a house, the interior of the house is huge.
Yeah.
Matterport is blowing up. So
yeah.
I'm pretty sure you can't buy stock of Matterport, but if you could, because they're getting orders after orders after orders, because it is now making it so much easier to see a house in all the nooks and crannies of a house without actually going into the house.
Which is crazy. Yeah.
So Matterport right now for sellers is a big deal.
So now, is that something that you use, were you using that prior to? I think you were already kind of on that technology with Matterport. This is not necessarily new for you, but for some people that may not know what it is, it's a software, obviously that
right. So I'll just say, So how it works is the way the Matterport is set up. You walk into a home, you set down a tripod that has a 360 camera, and what it does, it rotates and takes pictures of the entire house from that position.
Okay.
Then it is moved 3, 4, 5, 6 feet to a different location and takes another 360 view all the way around. So it's done that 20, 30, 40, 50 times in the house.
Okay.
So now you have a complete blueprint of the interior of the house. So you literally can go to a step, walk 5 feet, look around, walk another 5 feet, look around. So you really get a really good idea. Now, I've used Matterport in the past. However, to me, it wasn't limited, but just wasn't as necessary.
Right.
However, things have changed now.
Yeah.
I feel like Matterport is very necessary to really get a scope, a view of the house. So I have a house right now, and we're going to do a Matterport for it.
Yeah.
But even though we have good pictures, and the pictures are very, very good.
Yep.
However, you cannot virtually walk through the house with just professional photographs. It needs to have the next level. So that's what I have to do, because even though the showings have slowed down, people still need to move. If right now real estate agents, along with real estate partners, are considered an essential business, because if we don't work, the housing market will crash.
Yeah.
Plain and simple. If no one's, if someone loses their job and says, hey, you know what? I need to move, sell my house, get the equity that I can, move into an apartment for a year, and then buy back again. Yeah. That's a reality for some people. So that will have to happen.
I am so glad you brought, because that's a great point. I'm so glad you brought that up, because you're right. There are going to be the people that have to sell, because, I know we've got this forbearance, this 3-month forbearance. And before I want people to understand, this forbearance is not necessarily a great thing. For some people it is, for some people it's not. And you need to talk to your lender about this. But, essentially with this forbearance, they're going to give you 3 months where you don't make a payment. But on month 4, they want all payments that you didn't make. So people need to be very careful with using this. It seems like a great thing. But you got to be prepared and talk to the lender, because every lender might be a little bit different. But from what I understand, most of the lenders, it's going to be 3 months. And then at month 4, you got to pay all the months that you didn't pay at that point. So you got to be very careful about that. But you mentioned that there are going to be people that want to sell because of this situation, and they just want to get out of the house and go rent. That is a great point, man. It's such a great point that I don't think a lot of people really are talking too much about. Because
I'm not giving any financial advice here, but in a situation where dad's lost his job, they have $200,000 in equity.
Yep.
They sell the house, they move into an apartment. It may be in 6 months or a year that maybe when they go to rebuy another house, he's got his job back or another job.
Yeah.
And he goes to buy another house, he may be able to get a good deal.
Yeah.
On that house. We don't know what the impact is going to be right now because we're still in the middle of it all. We don't know what November is going to look like or next March or next April.
Yeah.
So it may be that you sell today and you buy a very similar house like yours next year.
Yep.
Maybe a discount, maybe not, but there is a possibility that is up because I mean, in the last 8 years, it's just gone up like this.
Yeah.
No, it's just gone straight up.
Absolutely.
So now we're looking at a possibility of some real flatlining and possibly a dip. We don't know yet. But that's a reality of we don't know what's going to happen in 2021.
Yeah. So from the buyer's side of things, because I know you sell quite a bit. What are you really seeing in a lot of and I know some people, again, on the buy side, much like the sell side, some people have to move for one reason or another. They need to move. So they want to go buy it or they want to take advantage of what's going on right now. And when I say take advantage, I just mean take advantage of the fact that rates have kind of come down slightly. The rates are all over the place. But we've seen a dip. We've seen them go back up. We've seen a dip. This will continue to go on now. Probably for, I don't know, the next few weeks, possibly months where rates are kind of, there might be a window where rates drop down. So anyway, when I say take advantage, that's what I mean. Take advantage of that. But also the fact that, listen, there are people that still have to sell and there are people that are going to want to buy or have to buy. So from the buy side, I know I kind of mentioned this earlier. Are you seeing a whole lot of people being hesitant to actually go out when it comes to buying, or are they more interested in doing maybe like having the Matterport, for example, or doing a FaceTime tour, which I've seen a lot of this being talked about on social media about a lot of realtors. So what are you seeing on the buy side from people? What are they thinking? What are their mindset right now?
Sure. What I'm really seeing is people being much more selective. Yeah. And really, if they're going to go into a house, it's a house that they're very confident that might be the house that they buy.
Yep.
So it's a lot. The buyers that are out there now, very serious buyers, because they're saying, hey, you know what? We have to buy a house in this amount of time. So it's less of the window shopping buyers and a lot of the, hey, we gotta get moving because we're not going to have a house to move into. We're not going to have a place to live if we don't buy a house in the next 60 days, 90 days, whatever the case is. So there's definitely a lot more precaution.
Yeah, for sure.
Wiping down, I'm wiping down the super boxes as I'm walking in, spraying them down, telling the buyers if we're going to a house, whether it's vacant, whether it's there's someone's living there, we do not touch anything. Or, we're not touching everything, but we're being careful of not putting our hands on the countertops, not opening all the closets. We're being very conscious of keeping our hands to ourselves, cleaning our hands before we even go in the house. And if we walk in and we know right away that the house just isn't for us, okay, we're just gonna back out of this house. There's no reason to walk into a house for 5, 10, 20 minutes if you just know that house is not for you. Mm-hmm. There's no reason to do that. So,
no, you're right. Yeah.
It cuts down on, a lot of the showing, because in my experience, most buyers know in 2 minutes.
Yes.
I like this house or I don't like this house. You're going to know pretty quick. You walk in, oh, this is interesting. Oh, I kind of like that feature. I like that. I like the way this looks. When those are people that, okay, we can keep this tour going.
Yeah.
When you walk in and go, ooh, I don't know about that. Ugh.
Even from the front, sometimes people like don't even get out the car. Let's just keep it moving.
I've done that too. Where you know what, we drove to a house. They looked at the curb appeal of the house and said, right. Man, I don't know. So I got to call showing time or agent say, hey, we're skipping this one. Sorry. You know, and now it's especially more like that because now it's like I've already started telling the buyers, if you're not hurting my feelings.
Actually, they're saving. They're helping you.
You're not hurting my feelings at all. If you walk into a house and say, Freddie, I'm not feeling this one.
Yeah.
Cool. Don't worry about that all. Let's go to the next one. Because, you know, and it's saving us time and it's saving us, you know, with the health concerns right now, you're helping us out. So,
so I want to ask you, so on the sell side of things, for sellers, I want you to give some advice because although, yes, there may be less people out and about, I want you to still give sellers like some tips. Obviously, we were just talking about curb repair, which to me is number one, because I know you've had it where people literally, they just don't even get out the car. Let's just keep going. So give some advice for people that are in the market right now that either they have to sell for one reason or another, or they, you know, they're not sure. Maybe they want to sell, but other than curb appeal, what would you give kind of advice for sellers and marketing right now? Because I know you do a ton of video. And you're a huge Facebook guy, and some of the things that you're able to market. So, for me, like I said, you're one of the best marketing people that I've come across on the real estate side. Because the bottom line is we're marketers. You're a marketer. That is what you do. You market for people, and you do it very at a very high level. So, just that was a broad, long question, but
So what I would say to any seller right now is, if the home is empty, which most of them people are living in still, but if the home is empty, I would recommend to definitely have that final maid come in and make the house as clean as possible.
Right.
Right now, tons and tons of people are working from home or at home.
Yeah.
So if you're working from home, you have really the ability to keep the house not only clean, but smelling clean.
Yeah.
Even one thing that people don't really take into account is odor.
Yeah. That's a good point. That's a good point.
Odor can make or break. It really can.
Yeah, I agree.
Walk to a house and there's no smell, that's okay.
Yeah.
Compared to walking into a house that has like an air freshener in the plug,
right?
Your house smells like candles.
Yeah.
Odor is one of our major senses that we have.
Yeah.
So if a house has garbage in the trash, compared to the house that has the scent in the plug, I'm telling you, the house with the scent in the plug is going to remember that when they walk in compared to the house that had the smelly trash in the trash can. It makes a difference in today's market.
Yeah,
that makes a difference. I mean, it truly makes a difference. So one thing that people don't take into account is odor.
Yes.
You're at home. If your home is for sale, let's keep the home odorless or smelling like some Fabuloso or some Lysol. Because
you know, would it help? Because this is the thing, when you're living in your home, you don't know. They're in it. Like it's you. So would it help? And obviously as a realtor, and I know you would advise people, hey, we need to do something about this before we open it up for people to actually come in here, for people that still go out and actually visit the homes in person. But I'm assuming you would let people know. But I think people need to have somebody else, because when you're in your own, you don't necessarily
you don't know. You don't notice. You don't when you're a true seller, you don't notice the things that you see every day.
That's right.
You don't notice it.
Yeah.
You know, someone walking in your house is gonna go, "Oh, look at that crack up there."
Yeah.
That you've seen 1,000 times now, and
Yeah, so true. Yeah.
you know, I have a door that doesn't shut all the way in my house, and I know it doesn't shut all the way, but it doesn't bother me.
Right. So
To a potential buyer, they're gonna be like, "This door does." I mean, it shuts, just doesn't close all the way.
right.
So, the things that you have that you experience every day doesn't affect you. To someone that's
right.
never been in your house, it affects them totally differently.
Yeah.
So the odor thing is a huge thing right now. And as we mentioned, curb appeal. If you don't have a pressure washer, maybe borrow one from a neighbor 6 feet away.
Yeah.
And pressure wash your house, because the pressure washing is huge.
Yes.
People get out of it's the first impression. It's almost the same as walking in the door, because they're opening the door to their car or their truck and setting foot in your driveway.
Yeah.
They're opening the door to the exterior of your house. So curb appeal is huge. It's the first impression. Even though opening the front door is also a secondary first impression, the first impression is opening the car door, and what do they see? So
yeah, it's kind of, it's like I use this analogy because I'm doing a lot of stuff with YouTube, but it's kind of like when you're on YouTube. This is kind of crazy analogy, but the thumbnail on the YouTube,
your first impression.
It does. Like, it makes you want to click and watch the video. Now, what's on the other side of that video, who knows? But if the thumbnail on a video is just garbage or just not looks interesting at all, you may just skip the video. That's my my YouTube. I know you can relate to this because you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, anyway, yeah, YouTube thumbnails, like the picture, it makes you either want to find out what's about or not. I mean, in a home the curb appeal it's the same thing, same exact thing.
It's the same thing. I mean, and the same thing with Facebook. Facebook has
same thing.
Thumbnails as well for their videos.
Yeah.
So you do want a bright, attractive thumbnail. So when you're scrolling past quickly, we all know we scroll past speed a lot.
Yes.
You want to have something that's going to make someone pause.
Yes.
And take a look to what you're offering, what your services are, what you're selling, whatever the case is. Yep.
So curb appeal is your thumbnail. If your thumbnail is garbage, people will just keep on moving. I've seen it personally. I've done it personally where I'm like, you know what? I don't even want to get out the car. Just keep going. So gotta have a great thumbnail.
Yeah, because if you don't take care of your yard, and you don't take care of your driveway, and you don't take care of all of these things, they're already thinking you don't take care of your house before they've even stepped in your house.
Very true.
So
very true.
That first, if your trees are overgrown and not pruned at all, haven't been pruned in 10 years, 5 years, if your driveway looks like you've never pressure washed it once since you've moved in,
simple things.
You're gonna break it you're gonna break a market that's slim right now. You actually did that. I've done that already this week. I've already done that once this week. Pull up to a house. And it was just like I described. It's just the exterior, the inside of the house on pictures were fine, but the exterior was so poor. It creates that vision in your buyer's mind thinking they don't take care of this house
already. Perception, man. Perception is a reality. This perception is reality. So you obviously know you can make things look really good on MLS. Real good. But if a person gets there and it's just not taken care of from the outside, the perception is already. And the house might be great inside. That's true. But the curb appeal is so terrible, they may never get to really even see it. So super, super important. I know that taking care of the exterior, like I said, it's an easy thing to fix. Power washing is not difficult. It's not that expensive. But people have to make a little bit of an investment when they're selling a home.
Think about this. You're going to sell a $300,000 home. $300,000 house, or let's say, $200,000. And the outside is 10, 15, 20% of what they remember.
Right. Yes.
So you're not going to spend $500, $200.
Yeah.
You could go out there I go out there and prune my own tree.
Some mulch. Those some fresh mulch.
You could do it for $300. You could hire a guy to come pressure wash your house for $200. You could go outside with pruners. Everybody's home right now.
Yeah.
You get some pruners for an hour, break a sweat, get a little exercise in, and clean your tree. I did mine like 2 weeks ago.
Right.
So, I mean, my cars are washed. My house is pressure washed.
Right.
My trees are pruned. So right now, it's like I'm like, okay, what else can I do? I have mulch in the front, even though I admittedly didn't do that part.
Right.
But
yeah.
But there's time right now. So there's time and to get those easy things done.
Yeah. So let me pivot a little bit because I want people to know about your the marketing that you do. So if someone is looking to sell, say the marketing and the video that you do and the way you promote is like you're doing it at a high level, because as much as we talk about video in real estate, even for me, and I'm a huge video guy, as much as we talk about it, as much as you hear about it, there's still so many agents who don't use it effectively or at all. Right. Mind blowing. Some of the strategies that you use with some of the marketing, because you're doing it at a high level where you're going. I see you all the time, whether it's new construction, it's resale, all that stuff brings attention to the listings. Ultimately, is what the goal is.
Right.
So, when did you really start getting into the video at such a high level? And tell people like how it helps, because you're not doing it just to bring attention because you enjoy doing video, which I'm sure you do, but there's a point to this. Yeah. There's a point to all the video.
Right. So 2017, about 3 years ago, I'm a real estate agent, and there's 40,000 real estate agents in Houston.
Yes.
So I'm laying in bed and I'm thinking, I got to do something. I gotta move away from the pack, and I don't really know how I'm going to do that.
Yeah. I
knew the way to do it. I just didn't know how to do it.
Right.
So I'm laying in bed and I said, I got to go shoot a video. I don't know how to shoot a video. I don't know I know how to make a video because everybody has done some videos with their phones. By the end of 2017, everyone's doing some type of video, but there's not a lot of real estate videos going on yet. So I grabbed my cell phone. I got a $5 selfie stick that I got for Christmas, probably.
Right.
And I went to a builder and walked in and said, "Hey, my name's Freddie. I'm a real estate agent. I would like to shoot a video of your model." He said, "Okay."
Yeah.
Exactly. He said he's only had one other person ask him to do that at this point.
Right.
I spent about 2 hours in that house, having never shot a real estate video, not knowing what's to go in it.
Yeah.
2 hours in that house, sitting in the bathtub, sitting in the, taking video of the shower, doing all types of crazy things I did not know what I was doing.
Yeah.
So I take it home. I don't know what to do with this footage I just shot. I have literally 120 minutes of footage, and I got to break that down into a minute or 2 minutes.
Right.
I spend the next 2 days doing that, and the video that came out is actually one of my favorite videos.
Right.
It was one at a History Maker Homes model in Texas, and at that time, Salt Bay, the Salt Bay guy,
the
meat carver was like really, really popular. So I did like a little Salt Bay type deal in the video, which was kind of funny.
Right.
And the video got I want to say 30,000 views. I mean, it was
wow.
Wow. So so then I said, great, it was a great exposure for me and History Maker Homes. And I said, okay, so now what? So then I go and start shooting more and more. And things have evolved since then.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So it starts with me holding the camera, and then it's now evolved into a more sophisticated gimbal.
Yep.
Which reduces the shake, and then
stability.
has evolved into shooting videos like we're doing right now, face-to-face videos, and then just buying and kind of playing with different programs. For real estate agents that are out there, there are tons and tons and tons of programs you can put on your Android or your iPhone that you can use to do videos. If you want to have a more professional type video, you want to do it on your laptop, but there's lots of you can do it on your phone. Lots of programs you can do, and you can do memes with fast, slow, and obviously like TikTok's kind of making its way into the picture and into the frame of videos, which are popular. Which
are you using TikTok at all right now?
My toe is in the water. That's not it. Now I should be doing it, but
I'm not sold.
What's that?
I said I'm not completely sold on using it for what we do. I know there are people on there, and I know some people will say, well, hey, Facebook was for college kids when it first came out. It was not for adults. Right. Nobody was using it for business. So, from that perspective, I do understand. I'm a huge social media, video, and all that kind of stuff too. I haven't, the TikTok thing just hasn't, I don't know. I'm not there. I'm not sold on it just yet.
Yeah. I think TikTok is good to show people that people are watching you, so to speak.
Right.
Not really so it's good. Yeah. If you can show somebody that your TikTok video got 100,000 views,
right?
I think that's good, but I don't think that someone that sees you on TikTok doing a silly video is going to win you business.
Right? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, 15-year-olds, 13-year-olds aren't buying yet.
Right. Now, I am 80 years old. Somebody might recognize me and go, hey, I remember his TikTok video. We're going to buy a house now.
Yeah. I mean, I guess you can repurpose a lot of content. I know. So you could take some of the content that you're doing already and use it on TikTok. I don't know. I mean, I don't think it's the best use for what we do. I just don't. But again, all this video stuff that you're doing is for a purpose, and it helps get your clients exposure. That's what you do. That's why you do it.
Right.
So for people that are looking to sell, I don't know too many people that are doing video like you do it, and then using it in these Facebook groups, because you also got a ton of Facebook groups that you can use as well to help your clients sell their home.
Right. So the Facebook groups is something. So I started with Facebook groups in probably 2010, 2011 with, joining Facebook groups. Now in 2019, 2020, a lot of people have realized how important the groups are, because the groups are really a community.
Oh man. Yeah.
A Facebook group is the only, you will see Facebook advertising on TV.
Yes.
About Facebook groups.
I was just about to say that, literally. I was just about to say they run TV ads just for groups. That's how you know it's a big deal for them.
It's a huge deal. So they ran a ad during the Super Bowl.
I saw it. Yeah.
During the Super Bowl, it was the first Facebook commercial that I had really seen.
Yeah.
And it was strictly about Facebook groups and how Facebook groups work.
Yep.
You can have a group for skydiving. You can have a group for tiger zookeepers. You can have a group for anything. It's a community of people that Facebook wants to keep together. And the goal of Facebook truly is to keep people on Facebook.
Yes.
The goal of Facebook is to keep people on Facebook.
Yeah.
So people that are shooting links on Facebook, taking people off of Facebook, those links have a very reduced view exposure because Facebook created Facebook Marketplace.
Yeah.
Facebook Marketplace is their Facebook solution, Craigslist solution,
like eBay. Yeah, essentially. That's not bidding. It's the marketplace. You can buy and sell. No, it's not even. I shouldn't say eBay because eBay you're bidding on things, but essentially, it's a marketplace for pretty much anything can be sold.
Right, and then so what I also do is I use Marketplace in the groups.
Right.
That's what Facebook wants me as a seller.
Yeah.
They don't want me to put my not that I use Craigslist really, but they don't want me to put my Craigslist link in Facebook. Which now that I think about it, when's the last time you saw a Craigslist link in Facebook? You don't see them.
No.
You don't see them because they're very, very low on the priority list of their views. So you want to put a link on Craigslist, you may get 5 views, maybe. Probably not to the right audience. But if you make a marketplace listing and put that in your group, you're going to have many more eyeballs on that type of listing. So
yeah. And see, this is stuff people don't know. So this is why I want to have you, because you showed me stuff I had no clue about how to use Facebook and marketing. And again, this is stuff that you use to help your clients, your sellers, get more exposure. It's about exposure. And now I think it's even more important for the sellers that are selling or that are thinking about selling to be able to use this information that you have. And I don't, like I said, I've used Facebook a lot, and you showed me stuff I had no clue about how to use Facebook in the groups and marketplace. I knew none of this stuff. So you are really, really excellent at this type of stuff, which was one of the reasons, like I said, I wanted to have you come on and talk about this, because you got some ninja strategies as it relates to Facebook, and it's brilliant, man. It really is. But you are using it at a much higher level than I've seen anybody really use Facebook. But again, it's all to help you get the home exposure and get your clients home so faster. That's what this all boils down to. So
the rabbit hole for Facebook goes so much deeper than so many people realize.
Yes.
I mean, I've learned in the last year with different some of it's playing around in Facebook, and some of it's learning from. So a lot of people don't know that Facebook teaches classes to businesses.
Yeah.
So, if you're a business and you want to learn how Facebook works, you really need to take business classes from Facebook. The Facebook rabbit hole goes so much deeper than just the scrolling part of it.
I mean, but this is the thing, like for you and I, like as business professionals, or I mean, we're essentially in this very similar business, but it's taking the time to do it, and most people don't take. Now we got plenty of time right now. No better time than to educate yourself on Facebook for realtors, for mortgage lenders. Like, there's no better time than right now, because when this is all over, are you going to look back and say, damn, I wasted 2 months, 3 months. I really didn't get a whole lot done. Or I just kind of sat back and was, depressed watching CNN all day. Or you got some education out of Facebook, because you're so right about that, Freddie, because I'm doing a lot more on Facebook personally, just marketing wise, and YouTube, the same thing. But they teach you, there's classes that they teach you how to use the platform for business. So if you're a realtor, you shouldn't be on there just scrolling, looking at stuff. Like, use this thing. It's a resource that I think people take it for granted. I really do. And I'm strictly talking realtors, mortgage, we just take it for granted sometimes that this is not just an entertainment. For the rest of the world, let it be entertainment for them. I'm always talking about being a producer versus a consumer. All right, most people are consumers, real estate agents included. They consume it instead of producing it. And if they did what you're doing and using it the way that you use it, man, there's so many things that you can do and so much business that you can grab from that, especially now because everybody's eyes are on social media right now. So I'm talking strictly right now to realtors and mortgage lenders right now because that's what we do. So that's just some advice for those people. But yeah, there's so much that you can do with Facebook, man. It's incredible. I mean, look, it's still the #1 platform out there, period. For right now, anyway. We'll see what happens with YouTube, but Facebook is still the #1 platform. I mean, billion.
It is, and I mean, right now, I hate to say a number out there, but I would say people right now are spending, 20, 30, 40% more time on social media than they have before this started in February.
Yeah, no question.
It's just gone up exponentially. Yeah. So if you are marketing, if you're a real estate agent or a mortgage lender or broker, you need to be zoning in on video because, just posting your hard link or just posting a link to your website, to your login, to whatever you have is just, I mean, you're just falling way behind. You need to be catching up because literally I believe in the next 2021, those 40,000 agents, the hard agents, we're going to be down to 30,000.
Yeah, I agree.
So if you don't want to be in that position, let's just say you're just a new real estate agent that's starting out. The #1 thing you can do for your business is what we're doing right now is in front of your camera and going. Going. I know James is a believer in a lot of things that like people like Gary Vee and what they say.
Absolutely.
It's not perfection, it's content.
Yes.
It's not perfection. What you need to be doing is shooting and stop worrying about everything being perfect. Is my lighting perfect? Is my hair perfect? Is my makeup perfect? Is my script perfect? Stop worrying about perfection and just shooting. Because if people see you every day, they start to trust you.
That's it. I mean, it's simple. It's very simple, not easy, but it's simple. I mean, and look, if people don't like you, it's fine.
Yeah.
You don't have to like everybody. Don't have to like you. Like everybody don't like me. It's cool. I'm cool with it. But I mean, people just don't connect. And this is a thing I want to mention on just to piggyback on that because people think, well, Freddie did this video about this, or Freddie did the video about that. Well, listen, the way Freddie says it and comes across versus the way you say it versus the way it connect. People are going to connect differently with your personality. With me, maybe they don't like bald head. I don't know. I mean, seriously, like people connect just like everything else, right? You dating a girl, every girl you date, you don't connect with, or guy, you don't connect with everybody. Video is the same thing. So people get so caught up into this. And when you're talking about content, man, there's so much to talk about. I mean, there's plenty. People, I don't know what to talk about. There's so much. There's so much to talk about.
Content is endless. I could sit here and talk about what I'm going to start doing soon is a kind of just easy videos about what is just a 30-second video. What's option money?
Right.
So many people don't know unless you're going to buy a house. 95% of the world has not bought a house, doesn't know what option money is, doesn't know what earnest money is, doesn't know what a title company does, doesn't know what a lender really does. So you could talk about your last deal, your best deal, your worst deal, your favorite deal, the one that made you feel the best, the one that made you feel the worst.
Yes. Yeah. It's about education. That's because that's the most important thing is giving people not about you, me. It should be way more about you. What can I help you? What can I help you with? And then sprinkle in some stuff about yourself. and what you can do. But this is about education. And I think a lot of realtors are in it, so they don't think it's that big of a deal. Like everybody knows what earnest money is. No, everybody does not know what earnest money is.
You know, because
you know it.
Yes,
You're in it all the time.
Right.
I know it because I'm in it all the time. You know, it's getting out of your own head and thinking that just assume everybody doesn't know it. That's actually a better route. Assume
100%.
nobody knows anything and then go do a video.
Exactly. And you know, and that, I mean, that's exactly. And then also too, like, kind of like I said, people love stories.
Yes.
People love stories.
Yes.
They want to hear a story about you, maybe a success story you had, maybe a failure you had, maybe a time that not necessarily that just a situation that you thought you could help and maybe you didn't, but maybe you may able to provide a solution of some sort. So people love stories. So even if you, for whatever reason, couldn't do a DIY or, you know, basic, you know, just do something about somebody you helped, you know.
It doesn't from what I mean, sometimes look, you can borrow a story. Seriously, like you could have a situation and I could get on video and say, man, I was talking to my man Freddie and he was telling me about this client, and go and tell that story. You're telling it. It doesn't have to be your story. And then you kind of throw some of your, you know, whatever gems you want to add to it. But seriously, it doesn't even have to necessarily be your story. And like I said, there's no shortage of information. But you're right. Storytelling is key when it comes to marketing. Again, we're talking marketing right now, but you're right on with it. People love stories.
Tell a joke. I got a favorite real estate joke I always tell. I'll tell you right now. So there's this man in Mexico, and it's a tornado, and he's standing next to his house, and the tornado pushes his house over, and his house falls on him. And the Mexican guy looks up and says, "Get off me, Holmes."
Oh my God.
It's corny, but it's my favorite joke.
Oh my gosh. All right. Marketer, realtor, comedian extraordinaire. Well, look, man, we respect for your time. We are, because you and I will sit here, we'll talk for a while. I want people to be able to get at you. So what is the best way? Obviously, you're huge on Facebook. I got your website across the bottom here. What are the other ways for people to reach you, whether it be Facebook, Instagram?
Sure. So I'm Freddie Palomarez on Facebook. My handle is facebook.com/therealfreddie I own multiple or admin multiple large Facebook groups in the Houston area. Most of them in the Houston and then also North Houston areas. So right now, I think I admin probably about 200,000 groups with 200,000 members or so. So you're going to see, you probably have seen me out there here and there, but give me a call. My personal cell phone number, I'll go ahead and give you that if you need to reach me for anything. 832-606-3709. Call me, text me, DM me on Facebook. You can find me pretty much anywhere. And you know, I'm always here to help buyers and sellers. Right now, I know, like I said, it's a touchy time, but I'm here to get you through it all. And give me a call. I'll be more than happy to help you out.
So reach out to Freddie. Like I said, marketing wise, I don't know too many people that are as educated on the social media, Facebook in general, specifically in Facebook, and how you're using your marketing and video. So if you're a seller, you're thinking about selling your home, you need some advice, reach out to Freddie. He is a great marketer, guys, and that is what realtors are. We are marketers. They're marketers, marketers.
Marketers slash problem solvers slash therapists.
Psychology. That's right.
So we're here to help you out.
Absolutely. So I appreciate it, Freddie. And mortgagebosstv.com, guys, is the new YouTube channel. It is all real estate, all mortgage advice, tips. I'll have people like Freddie come on. Freddie has so much knowledge. Reach out to him. Thank you guys so much for watching. We appreciate it, and we'll catch up again, Freddie. Yeah, we're gonna have to come on again. Maybe we start doing this every few weeks or so. You got some great insight as the market starts to change, and it will. This next few weeks, we know there's going to be some kind of absurd type numbers with this virus situation before we hopefully start to see some decline, and then slowly start to work our way back to some sense of normalcy in our regular lives, and then in our real estate world as well. So again, reach out to Freddie. Thank you guys for watching. Go check out mortgagebosstv.com. It's coming. Got more content coming. All right, Freddie. Appreciate you, brother. You take care, man.
All right. Y'all stay safe. Stay healthy.
All right, guys.
Click it, James.